seeing her like this, and I don't know who did what.
You know who did
No,
what.
what I mean is, I'm not the back and forth stuff. What I want is I want.
I would like to say something while George is on the phone.
I want Ben to leave her alone.
You said what?
That's fucking pathetic. Because they can go fuck themselves too. I don't know what they did to me.
Okay, Miss Shannon, I'm not being rude, but I know you have neighbors, so we might want to take it down a little.
Shannon's upset. When she gets upset, so she gets very...
Right, we all get upset in our own ways.
Wait, okay, excuse me. I just brought somebody else here. What do you got to say?
They don't know the fucking real story. From the beginning.
So I'm going to tell the real story here.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Being so
Go ahead.
critical.
Okay.
Can we get one person? Go ahead.
So I'm a victim of death back in February. Just as long as Shannon, but not as serious as a victim. Things didn't go down that bad. Me and my husband, we just walked away, blocked. Deb blocked me. My husband blocked Deb. We stayed silent about it on social media. We moved in silence. Because when you come across a toxic narcissist, that's what you do. You don't make videos day after day after day after day, month after month, going up to a year, attacking and poking the bear. Because the more you do that, the more you're going to get attacked. And that's exactly what happened.
So when you have all the little friends in your clique, Bob the Builder having her class and making fun of Deb and Auntie Jay and all these thousands of people, but I can't myself, and then you call Frosty a cunt, so I'm not allowed to say it. I'm not allowed to say it. Please, Gloria, let's get real. Keep it between George and the lady. Keep your mouth shut. You shouldn't be on fucking social media. So that's all a bunch of bullshit. Oh, how you set me up. You set me up, Gloria. Fuck you, you snake.
That wasn't Gloria.
Anyway.
Yes, it was
All
Gloria.
right, back to you and I,
Wait. Was that Gloria?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
It was Gloria.
It doesn't matter to me if that was her or not.
Okay.
So I suppose.
But Miss Shannon, this right now I feel like is just gonna get your blood pressure round up, and that's not good for your health.
I don't think that's
so.
Do it now.
Okay, listen. This isn't bringing you any joy right now. This is not.
Is this Gloria?
How would you like it if your whole life
Is it?
about your marriage, your fucking personal fucking secrets? How would you like that? Is that a fucking toxic person?
I'm not
Your wife
having
needs
a conversation with.
Yeah, you told me that your husband cheated on you, and I told KP out of fucking concern. My other best friend, because you have a spotlight.
I can't even come up here and talk.
Shut up. Don't let me talk, because you know it's the fucking truth. You can't fucking run from the truth. Nobody even fucking do you. Nobody supports me. Oh, I'm about to Gloria. Nobody supports me. You know what? Fuck you. I'm handing that phone over. No, I don't have to. It's a free fucking country. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because I'm not scared of you.
We're not here for this.
So get up, Gloria. Get up. This isn't about you.
Talk my piece. Can you please let her talk? I can't talk my piece because you got a big fat mouth. You're afraid the truth is going to be exposed. You're afraid the truth is going to be exposed.
You're just like, I've seen things. I've seen things in the cable box. People are watching me. I'm so scared. But then you said you lied on the person that was stalking you. They went and fucking did and a bunch of things. Fuck you. Fuck you, Gloria. Fuck you.
I'll fuck myself.
Okay, may I please speak to Mr. George?
I'm right here.
Gloria,
I'm so sorry. This is turning into.
Wait, Gloria, do you have something to say that without anybody interrupting, please?
Yes, I do. I wanted this to be a nice, respectful conversation.
Yes, nobody's trying to yell at nobody, so please, say what you have to say.
I can't defend myself.
Let her speak, and then you can speak. That's all she's saying.
She wanted to know what was wrong. I'm up here to explain it. Did she not want to know what's wrong?
No, you fucking just said, and I'll repeat everything, that you just set me up and you started to tell me why, and then I defended myself and said one half. See, there she goes.
Hey, excuse me really quick, please.
narcissist.
Okay, Gloria.
Hey,
Gloria,
excuse me,
please.
1
Gloria.
minute. 1 minute, real quick, because I gotta hang up, and I got one more to George before y'all. I gotta hang up, but George, are you there?
I'm right here.
I think the best thing at this point is like for your wife's like health and sanity, like maybe encourage her to like to find another group of friends. Like this is just toxic for everybody, and it's not healthy.
Yes, she
And
doesn't
Shannon, and if
associate
these
and
people,
that.
if these people are not bringing joy to your life, leave them. They'll eventually leave you alone. That's how life goes.
I don't associate. I blocked them all.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you've been in, from what
you
I've
were just
read,
in the
you've been
right
in
last
Ben's
night.
live all
Cut you
day.
off first,
What
sweetheart.
you fucking read? You just said it. You don't fucking know the truth.
Oh my gosh.
All
I
right,
was
George.
trying to
Well, I don't think
explain it.
I can discuss this any longer with you. I appreciate you being an adult and having an adult conversation with me. Um,
Fucking sick of this bullshit.
Okay, Gloria, do you want to talk now?
Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it.
all right, and Ben, will you disconnect me?
Yes, I will. Thank you for coming up.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Okay, Gloria, go ahead.
Okay, now I shouldn't be in this live. I have freaking cases going on
Yes,
here
it's
that unfortunately I can't control myself when it comes to Shannon because she just irates me so much. All right. When back in February, when me and my husband became victims, Shannon was the first one. Then there was this angel baby. Then there was biker Becky. Lindsay was part of that too. Then me and my husband. All right. It was such a stupid accusation, clout chasing. So we really didn't care. We just moved on. She blocked me, Deb. Frankie blocked Deb, and we just moved on in silence and did not speak about it on the internet. Now, I befriended Shannon. I befriended Lindsay. We had started a group because we were all victims, and Angel was in that group originally. That was probably the second time that we had a small falling out with Deb, because it's like, you always have to reassure Deb, and anytime she's thinking something, you got to call her right away, and you got to talk her down and make her feel better and make her know that you're not against her and you're for her. So after that second time, we thought we were completely done. Well, we're very forgiving. We're very nice people. Deb, we thought was just, having some issues, and we didn't know that she's really, really toxic and narcissistic. So we tried to go back a third time, and we ended the group with Lindsay and Shannon, or, I don't remember, they blocked us or whatever it was, because we went back. And that third time when we went back, there was a battle with Frank and Deb. Deb got upset over that battle, and she ended the battle before the ending. Frank was shocked as shit. You could see the video. His face has dropped. Now, there were people in Frank's chat that said, what did they say? They're like, oh, what's going on? What happened? And some others were like, oh, she's a sore loser. And Frank was defending Deb and saying, oh, don't worry. That's my friend. She just gets upset sometimes. It's okay. I'll talk to her later. Now, Deb comes into the chat and she thinks that everyone's talking shit about her. Frank can't control his chat. He can't control what people react to her and what she did. So he was trying his best to defend her, and she yelled at him and said, don't you defend me. Don't you talk shit about me. You know nothing about me. And she hung up. And Frank said, you know what? I had enough. This has been nothing but chaotic. I've tried to help this woman over and over, and I'm done. So he blocked Deb. Deb blocked me because I didn't block her fast enough. And that's how it went. So now we're in this group again with Shannon, with Lindsay, talking about
Well,
how
can
we're
I just
victims.
pause you for a second? You kind of give me a recap. I already know all this stuff. I
Yeah,
think
well, a lot of
that
people don't.
I
I didn't get to tell my side of the story because I have a case and I've had to be silent. And it's really not fair that everyone can tell their sides. And I'm sitting here and I can't say anything. And Shannon go running off her mouth. And it's like, I have to be careful of what's said. It's not fair. What did you want to say, George?
think I know what I want because I can't. This is like killing me to see Shannon like this on a daily basis. But I think that he doesn't want anything to do with anybody. And she just wants everybody to leave her alone. I mean, I know
agree.
she's not.
But
So
let me
what I
explain
see,
something
what
to
I
you,
hear
George.
is that she is not, and she's being made out to be like basically like the worst person in the world.
Listen, I
And
don't know who's making her out to be that way, but
like,
me and Frankie are
everybody.
friends. And I don't like how she goes and attacks him in Reddit when she's getting attacked, and we have nothing to do with it. Where we weren't even in the fucking Reddit chat.
Talking shit just last night, him and Bob the Builder. I have people watching too, you know.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay. Talking about, I bitch because I don't have money to get a drink at a concert, but I still can go to a concert. But again, I probably used the $500 that Frankie gave me to go do it, to go buy my fucking
and that
truck.
was in Bob's life, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So yes,
when was that?
exactly.
What time
So
was that? Was
what I'm
that at the
talking about?
time that you
No,
were in
let me
Reddit
speak,
bashing my
Gloria.
husband?
Shut
You were
up
in
and let
Reddit
me
bashing my husband.
speak. She won't.
That's
No,
why
fuck
that came
you.
out.
Fuck you. See,
That's
she
why
won't
that
let
came
me
out.
talk. I can't even fucking defend myself. Am I
George,
wrong?
she was not being talked about until she went to a.
Am I not fucking crazy?
No, you're angry, but you're not crazy.
That I didn't do.
That's true. She is.
I wanted to get the story out so she can understand why I decided to remove myself as a friend from her. But I wanted to tell everybody the story of Deb and the whole situation that
No, how
happened.
shady things that you guys did. You didn't remove me from a friend. You only did that when I blew up that night. So let's get the facts straight. When Frankie just said, I set you up this whole time. What friend does that?
That's shitty.
What friend
does that?
exposes? What are you talking about? The setup was a secret. Personal life information I told you to keep your
Exactly,
mouth
Gloria.
quiet.
Are you
But
gonna
you
let me? Are
exposed
you
it.
gonna let
You
me defend
exposed it.
myself?
That
Are
was
you
the
gonna let
setup.
me defend
And we were
myself?
right about it.
Are you
We
going
were
to let
right.
me defend myself?
150%.
Please tell her why and who I and fucking why.
Why does
Yeah,
he have to
why?
defend you?
Go ahead. No, because the cunt won't let me fucking talk. And I'm not gonna keep, no, I'm not doing this. I know what I fucking did and did not do. I fucking
First of
told
all, whoever
KP,
you are,
Gloria,
Serena,
shut up.
whoever you
I'm
are,
fucking
no
talking.
one about what we were for.
She's
Okay,
going
we were going
nowhere.
to Deb's house on our own. We were friends with Deb. Okay, number one.
Gloria, what does that got to do with what you
I'm
just
talking to
fucking
someone in the
said?
chat, Shannon. I have to
Fucking cunt,
defend
you are
myself
such a
too.
cunt. You are such a
Oh
fat
yeah, yeah.
fucking
Use the C
cunt.
word. Use the C word. Keep using it. Not
Oh,
once did I bash you.
you
Not
ain't moving that,
fucking
dear.
once. Handle it classy. I don't get bashy. You want to know what I do? Bash
George, are you aware
calling
of what
people
she's
F
actually
words and
said
C
in
words.
Reddit? Are you aware of what she's saying in Reddit,
Yeah,
George?
I am. That's right. What? That you're a fucking F? That you're this? That you're that? That I'm defending myself? Every time I had a fucking response, nobody could give me evidence of what I fucking supposedly did.
It's not my fault people are attacking you in Reddit. You
Yes,
brought
it is
Frank
because of
into
your
it. You
fucking
brought
big
Frank
fat
into
Since
it,
we're
and
mouth.
all
that's when I went
defending
after
ourselves,
you.
I would like to
No.
have an opportunity too, Shannon.
No, I fucking never did, KP, and you're another one. Fuck
Oh no,
you.
I would
You
love to
No,
had
have
your
an
he's not. He's
opportunity.
a good friend that you
See?
threw away. And
No,
you're
no,
getting
no, no,
cursed
no, no,
out
no.
and
I
exposed on
threw away.
information
You did.
too.
You are not
You're
good people.
toxic.
You are
You are
psychotic.
toxic.
You watch Deb all day. I'm not doing this with these people. So either fucking end it
Yeah,
or
go
fucking.
run away. Go run away.
No, you can't. I'm right here. So and let me fucking say anything. I'm still waiting to hear what I did.
Okay, let's see. So all the things that I
No,
ignored.
no, let's address number one,
Can
Gloria, and let me
can you let
fucking
her? Oh
talk.
my god.
Let me fucking talk right now, and then I will fucking respectfully let. Are you capable? Are you fucking capable? You know, when I tried to pick up the phone to call you, you had to do your little text board
I didn't
warrior
want to
shit
talk to you. I didn't
because
want
you're
to talk to
not an
you.
adult. You're
No, because
not
I'm not going
an
to
adult.
talk to a narcissistic person.
I'm
I
not.
removed them from my life.
Tell
Easy,
right now.
simple.
Fucking
Walk
gorgeous.
away, never speak about them again.
Not
But you had to keep
narcissistic.
going
No.
and going
Come
like you did with Deb and going and
No,
going and going. So now you have people talking about you.
no, because of
You don't know
you.
how to move
You did
on.
this shit to yourself, Shannon. You left. No one kicked you
No.
out. You left.
Right now, I'll fucking
And
defend
I have
myself.
all the fucking proof.
No.
I
You
have
guys,
no problem posting the proof.
you guys all
Because
teamed
that's
up on
all
it.
you fucking want is proof. I will
Okay.
give you the
Yeah.
most. I will give you the fucking proof.
Right now, show me the fucking proof because
You want
there
the
is
proof?
no fucking
No
proof.
problem sharing.
Oh,
Shows
God, show
that
right now, show.
Shannon K
Show it, go ahead, show
saw
it.
through. It didn't say that you
Show
were
it.
removed. It says left.
So,
Left. You know
no,
how the fucking messenger works. It says
what
you
does that
left
have to
the
do with
room.
it? What does that,
Not that
what
you
is
were
that got to do with
removed.
it? I'm not talking. This is so
Oh,
dumb.
why? Because you
You're
know your
not
ass is
answering my
busted?
question.
You
You're
don't got
not
nothing
letting
to
me
say?
talk.
Why
Let me
didn't you
defend
play the
myself.
whole
This
fucking
is why you're running me in the
conversation when you
box.
made your
Fuck
video,
you.
Shannon? Why
Fuck
didn't you play
you.
the part where you called me every name in the book? The parts where you said maybe I should have harmed myself. Do not. Why did you play those parts?
There you go.
Oh, she hung up, of course, because she can't
Aww.
take it. She can't take it. So I'm going to tell the rest of my story now that Shannon's off and we can actually speak. So let's see. Shannon
Just went to
has
the grocery store to buy cookies, and then this happened.
Shannon has been making videos about Deb for a very long time. Now, when you come across a narcissist, you're supposed to remove yourself and move forward and go in silence. Because if you don't and you keep like poking the bear, they're going to keep going back and it's going to go back and forth and get worse and worse and worse. So then when Shannon met Frosty, oh, it became a million times worse. Her and Frosty doing all the videos, bullying, making fun of, even though they're victims of Debs, you don't bully a bully, okay? Like, you don't handle a bully by bullying. You want to spread awareness, do it in a classy way. Don't do it in a way that's bullying the other person back. Speak facts. Don't talk in circles. Don't make your 10-minute little videos ADHD. Like, get to the point and speak your facts. Spread your awareness to help other people. But no, you didn't make it like that. It was all a joke to you, and now you're wondering and you're all upset that people are attacking you. You did this to yourself. You just kept attacking Deb and doing video after video after video after video. Did I agree with that as a friend of Shannon on the outside? Because I really avoided the TikTok stuff and the drama. I moved on. It was very peaceful. It really didn't bother me or my husband. She never memes. And the reason why we went to Deb's house in September is because no one knew about it. We were off social media for a few months. Frank deactivated his account. I deleted my account because if you want to get away from the drama, just get off social media, nice and simple, and go live your life and spend time with your families and live real life. We were having a great time doing that. Now, we're in South Carolina because we're on our little anniversary trip and we're looking for houses. I was not working. I took off from work. It was the first time I took off from work in 6 years because we went through a hardship and a tragedy and we suffered for the past 6 years. We've been through a lot of shit. So we figure, you know what? We didn't have a bad falling out with Deb. She accused us of cloud chasing. We know there's a lot going on. We didn't know Ben at that point. We heard about Ben. I'll tell you how. So we're about 15 minutes away from Deb's house. Now, I was trying to contact Shannon through Messenger for a couple of days. Opinion on, do you think we should go? And Frankie was thinking own means. We had nothing to do. We had no clue about Ben and what he was doing and all the drama in between. I did watch Deb back from February after we were victims. I watched her from the outside a little bit, maybe sometimes from the inside. I never said anything bad, never bullied. I always just watched to see if there were going to be other victims after us or to see if maybe we were the problem. I wanted to know. So I was right, maybe February, March, April. I probably stopped maybe like in April, I would think, or May. And then here and there, I would just go on and see what's going on or just watch one of those videos that all the fake pages they made of her. I don't know who's behind those troll accounts. I know that me and Frankie are not behind any of those Deb troll accounts. We never made fun of Deb. We never did anything to Ben. If anything, if we bring up their names, to defend ourselves, we'll use B and D. We don't talk about them. We don't want to have to talk about them. Same with Shannon. You know, when I got into the thing with Shannon, I found out her toxicity, which I'll finish explaining in a few minutes. We just kind of cut her off, didn't give her an explanation. Once I see toxic, I run, and that's it. I don't want to be friends with you. I want to move on. I didn't talk to one single soul on TikTok except for Queenie. I opened up to Queenie about it. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. But I didn't go around spreading any rumors about Shannon with anyone on TikTok. And I don't believe anyone in the family did. We all gracefully wanted to move on and not have any drama. But no, Shannon had to make a video about it and make another one. So then Mama Becky made one. So then Shannon kept making them. And then she was mad that none of us were feeding into her. We weren't making videos. We weren't giving her attention. We weren't trying to, fix the friendship. We didn't want to after all the stuff we've learned. And she just exposed mine and KP's personal life secret information. So yeah, that's why my husband said we set her up. We set her up with a personal secret of mine that she not only exposed to an individual that I know of, who I found out the truth from, but she exposed it all over TikTok. Now, friends and ex-friends, I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy. Me and Lindsay had a big falling out. I never doxed her. I never exposed her information. I never shared it with anyone because I don't do things like that. I have respect. So, going back, we went to visit Deb September 30th. Me and Frankie, nobody knew nothing about it. We knew that if Deb saw us, that she would probably welcome us with open arms and we would squash the whole thing because we really didn't get accused and we weren't like huge victims of hers per se. We thought we could kind of mend it because she did have a great relationship with Frankie. She loved him. So we figured if she sees us at the gate, being that we don't have her phone number, we were only about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from her house. We're in the same state. We're like, oh, let's go visit her. And we brought gifts with us. We had picked out gifts over the last couple of months, and we brought unicorn books, unicorn like little toys and stuffed animals and things. And Shannon had called about 15 minutes before we were about to get to Deb's house from Messenger. Meanwhile, I was trying to get her for days to get her opinion. My biggest mistake was answering that phone call to Shannon. We should have never answered and everything would have been fine visiting Deb. Maybe there were two options. She would have came and welcomed us with open arms, or she would have seen us and said, nah, I want nothing to do with you. Please leave, or I'll call the cops. And we would have definitely left. We're very respectful people. We did not go onto her property. We're not stupid. We don't break rules. It says no trespassing. We're not going to do that. We know she has security cameras. And if Deb was honest about her security camera footage, and she really did have footage, she would have sent it to the police station, and it would have showed how innocent we were and that we had nothing to do with going on her property, threatening her, nothing. She never came out of her house. Deb came out of her house when the cops were already there, and she came out flailing out, screaming, get their license plate, get their ATs, with her phone, trying to play her narrative on her phone so she can stir up the drama on TikTok and get views and get gifts and use us for her little attention. Little did I know that when I was on the phone with Shannon, who was a witness and saw that we were there the whole entire time, and we did not get out of the car and go into her property, all we did was yell out, Debbie, Debbie the pet lady, Frankie's here, Frankie from New York. And we saw Miko. We tried to call Miko over thinking maybe if he comes by the fence that Deb will see and she'll come outside. Miko never came by the fence. Deb never came out. Not until the cops came. Okay. So apparently Shannon, who knows what she's doing behind the scenes, messaging Frosty or Ben. God knows what the hell she's doing. I don't know the real truth behind that. But as far as I know, when I found out much later, when we called Frosty, because I don't like Frosty. I was not friends with Frosty. I don't like her. She's just not my cup of tea. Shannon said, oh, should I call Frosty or Ben? And I don't know who Ben is yet. So she's like, should I call Frosty or Ben to get the number? Now, I said, I guess call Frosty. And we agreed to it like idiots, not knowing how much deep down inside she really hates us for some odd reason. I don't know why. So Frosty apparently says, oh, you guys are crazy. You shouldn't be there. She's going to call the cops. I want nothing to do with this. Hangs up the phone, goes and makes about 6 videos about how she's got nothing to do with this, calls up Ben to tell Ben to call Deb. I don't know what Frosty said. I don't know what Ben said. But whatever they said to Deb, Deb panicked and thought dangerous people were at her house to hurt her. And she called the cops and told the cops that false narrative and lied. So that's the. Now, later that day, I was going back and forth in Messenger with Shannon because being Deb on a live, making us seem out like we're bad people and we're like murderers and trying to come out to kill her. Meanwhile, we're in a bright yellow convertible, rooftop down, bright pink shirt. Frank has his wife with him. I have gifts in the trunk of the car. Like, are you crazy during the daytime? Like, no one's going to come and rob your house during daylight in a convertible, bright yellow, husband and wife. Like, come on, have some common sense. So Frank's account was deactivated. Mine was already gone. It was deleted because I don't want drama. And Frank had to reactivate his account because we see Deb live calling the cops a second time, making it seem like we're there a second time. And I got scared because I'm like, oh my God, the cops said if we come back, they can arrest us. Based off of what she said to them, which was like lies. Everything she said was a lie. We never said one word to Deb. There were no threats made. There was no conversation with her. She did not come out until the cops came. No verbal conversation. Go check her cameras. So Frank reactivates his account. We don't know Ben from a hole in the wall. I do remember Shannon saying something on that phone call that day. I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. We've been dealing with so much drama the last 48 hours. This guy tried to kill himself, this guy Ben. And then she shows me the picture of him slitting his wrist or the video, whatever it is. So now that's how I'm like kind of picturing Ben. I don't know nothing about him, but I hear this story. That story was told before the cops came on the phone. I'm sorry. I'm just like, whatever detail I forget, I'm just adding in here. So when the cops came, we told them our narrative that, hey, this is a friend from TikTok back from February. We came to visit and check on her, make sure she's doing okay. Because we see that she's been getting bullied on the app. We see that all these troll accounts and all these people, what they're doing. But at the same time, Deb is a bully herself. So I'm not defending her, okay? She is a bully, she is a narcissist, and she is toxic. And that's my opinion. And I know many other people can see that. Now, we thought that maybe we could try to see if we can help in any way. Frank could try to calm Deb down, make her understand that, like what she's doing is not necessarily right, and maybe try to help her. He helped her a lot in the beginning. He's the one who told her to put up the board and to do the games and to hand out the gifts. Everything that she does in her lives, he had taught her to do. He's the one who taught her to battle everything, which honestly was not a great idea because look at how she gets now with the battles. It's gotten worse. But I noticed everything got worse with Deb because I watched behind the scenes. I observed. I didn't say anything. I just watched. Between the Reddit group, I observed. I didn't say a word. Maybe I would have said maybe one or two things like, she has mental health issues or something like that. But I was really not active in that group. I observed. I watched. I saw how people bullied, how people spoke in there. I watched all the troll accounts. I watched Deb, and I kind of just like wanted to take a step back because I don't agree with half of the stuff that's going on. Now, still, I'm not defending Deb. So where was I? Was I talking about the Deb thing? I'm like all over the place. I took my ADHD meds today too. Jesus help me. Can someone refresh my memory of where I was?
Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, but can you just I don't know why are you doing this on my live? Because I don't. You said you had a case against me. I don't really think you should be doing this all on my live, especially because I don't want anything to be said that's not true. I mean, as far
I
as
agree. I'm speaking truth.
as far as
this will all show in the court.
But wait. As far as the call with Frosty, I want to say that because I was the one that was called. She called me.
Please, Ben, I want the truth. Like I really want.
She called me and said that she didn't give any names. She said there are two people at Debbie's gate that are there to do harm to her. Can you call Debbie and warn her? And that's all I did. Had Shannon or you called me, I would have absolutely gave you Debbie's number and you could have done whatever you was there to do. If it was talk to Debbie, then great. But when Frosty called me and said you guys was there to hurt her with
Frosty said it.
Yes, Frosty said it. She's admitted. I mean, I think she's been posted videos that she admits that she called me and said that you guys was there without giving. She said there's two people. I didn't know who you guys was at the time, and said you guys was there to do harm to her. I need to call Debbie and let her know. And I did call
So
Debbie.
Frosty is the culprit
And I
because
agree with that. I 100%. If Frosty, if you guys wouldn't have called Frosty, half of this stuff where we are today wouldn't have happened
I
because it
agree.
just put things in a spiral from there.
And Ben, let me tell you what I am upset about. That Shannon supposedly had Debbie's number, so she set us up. If she knew Frosty didn't like us, why would she put us on a phone call with her to get Deb's number for us? Meanwhile, she had Deb's number to begin with. And that's one of the reasons I'm not friends with her, on top of many others that I found out recently. By her connecting all her friends together, we all heard different stories and we all pieced all the puzzle pieces together. And that's why we removed ourselves from her. And God knows half the stuff that she may have been behind that I didn't think she was behind. I don't know. I don't want to accuse. I don't want to assume because I like facts. So we'll find everything out in court.
And that's fine. I just don't think like some of the, if you want to go in your own life with this, you know, Shannon was up here. I don't like Shannon. I think everybody on here at this point can agree. Shannon's also a terrible person. She said and done a lot of nasty things, and I feel absolutely bad. I don't know the deal with the George. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to talk to George to see if he's even aware of this because I said, George, you need to drive her to the damn mental hospital right now tonight. So I don't care about any of this other stuff, but I wanted to see if George would actually do something about Shannon, which apparently he won't. So there you go.
Yeah, he's like a little in denial, I think, and he's just like a soft-spoken, like it seems like kind-hearted person. And I think she just overbears and over controls him. Maybe.
But you know, here's what, and I'm going to say this, and I know Shannon's lied about this because I saw it on the Reddit last night. I have talked to you one time since your case started, I believe, and it was very respectful. And we haven't talked every day like Shannon was making it out to be. I've talked to you one time, and you even told me, listen, I don't think we should talk no more because of the case. And I said that's fine. I haven't been calling you or nothing like that. I said that's fine. So I respect your case. You know, the legal process, you got to respect it. But I just,
yes,
you know, I just.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Ben. I know that you kind of have done some stuff, and I don't know exactly what besides calling my job. And, you know, I don't know if that account, I thought that account was yours, that you posted my job info and everything. I know we shouldn't be discussing too much. I just want to know.
No.
Yes.
Gloria, get off.
Okay. I know he was
Yeah,
calling
just
right now.
Got off. No more. No buys. Off.
Is there anything else
Yeah,
that's
but
important?
Gloria,
I just want
Gloria.
you to know that there were no
Gloria.
threats made to you. Just one more thing, KP. There were no threats made to you, and there were no threats made to Deb.
Gloria.
So
I know. I'm
that Super
aware.
Grapefruit account.
Oh yeah, that's not them.
That is not us.
Okay, that's what I was just. That's what I wanted to. I did. That's what. But you see, that's what that Lindsay girl accused of. She
Yeah,
said
you can't
that.
accuse or assume. You have to have facts. You have to have facts.
Well, you can say you don't. I mean, that's the sad part about it. You can say anybody's done anything. You people have the right to say this is like people are saying I'm all these accounts and I'm not, but people still say it. So they said that you was that super great for Lindsay. Sorry, no, not they. Lindsay was the one. She called me up and said, "Listen, this has been posted on Reddit by Super Grapefruit." And that's where it came out. If you're not, then you're not. Like you said, this is all got to be handled in the legal process, and that's really all that can be done. I respect you because you've always been polite to me. As far as
I'm sorry that I got loud on your live. It's like I just wanted to come up here and talk respectfully, and Shannon just couldn't let that happen.
No, and I'm sorry. I didn't listen. I didn't know that even Shannon was. I didn't know that was Shannon. I saw a request. I thought it was J Block's friend, and it turned out to be Shannon. So this has been a more chaotic night than I determined it to be. But you know, at least anytime we've talked, you've been very polite and respectful to me, and I'll try to do the same to you.
Thank you. That's how I am in
But I
general.
really don't. I sort of have to agree with KP. I think you should, if you want to tell a story, or you're part of it, I think you should go live on
Yeah.
maybe a TikTok, or if you have a TikTok account or an Instagram. I know you was getting frustrated with Shan, so you had to come up here. But I think if you got to say anything else, you should probably go live on your own account, really, because with everything going on, I
Yeah,
do
I
respect.
just hate when she brings us all up and everything, and it's like I can't even sit and defend myself. And she kind of knows that, I'm really not, like we're allowed to be on here, but she knows that it could like if whatever. So I thank you for letting me kind of speak, and I hope that everyone stuff can get resolved in court. But I definitely think that you should proceed if you want against her, because what she's done to you is not right.
Yeah, I know we can't really talk about anything, but with her, I will be. What she's done, I mean, you heard what she said. She is what she says just nasty. I mean, she
To us
has.
too.
There's
Yeah.
done. I mean, you wouldn't imagine. And I told the officer this last night when I called on her again in the Dairy Police. I said I have a whole like file on my like a little what are they even called, an album, I guess, on my phone, listed evidence just for Shannon because she does so much, and
I can imagine.
she contradicts herself.
Oh,
Like,
all the
so,
time. She is
so
like 150% contradicting literally everything she says. I've noticed that. And once I woke up and really put all these pieces together, I was like, holy crap. Like, I
yeah,
need to remove this from my life right now.
yeah,
So, I hope that going forward, maybe because all the people that I'm friends with currently, and you kind of know the group,
yes, I do.
we're all respectful, loving, caring people. We really don't want drama. We all just want to move forward and handle things with grace. And that's why a lot of us do stay silent, because we don't want drama. We don't want to bully people. We don't want to do anything bad. And that's what we do. We see toxic, we move away gracefully.
And that's great. I don't know what you were trying to do tonight with Shan. I hope you never will. I mean, even what she was saying to you tonight, that talking to you like that, I hope you will never forgive her for what she's done.
Never,
I pray you don't,
never.
because I'm worried that these people, I'm always skeptical. I hope I don't know why you came up here to talk to her, because there's no getting to her. And she was saying, fuck you, just because he was trying to explain your side. So I would never forgive her for anything she's done.
Yeah, she does not take accountability. She says she's innocent and she's not.